On the loser semifinals, we got Shin going up against Masoma. And then on the winners finals that we're about to come up with in just a bit, we got Brian F going up against FlashMetroid. So JP versus Blanka. Now this is going to be a little bit of a different story here.
Yeah, no, this one is legitimately exciting to me. I love when everybody has to get a bit of their own medicine, right? You play a game, whether you're playing Strive, whether you're playing Tekken, there's some characters that kind of get to do a little bit of their own thing, right? And these are two characters that get to do their own thing. And so when you're used to playing like that, then you go, you know what? I'm just going to do my thing. I'm JP, I do my thing. I'm Blanka, I do my thing. Really? What happens when you both get to do your thing? What happens then? Huh? You tell me that. Tell me that.
Well, I can tell you this much. Like, definitely a lot of JP players, they think Blanka kind of has a bit of a slight edge over the matchup here. So many different things that Blanka is going to be able to pull off, like in order to be able to like close the gap against like JP. So, I mean, it's definitely not unwinnable for a JP player, especially like a caliber of Brian F. But I mean, it's definitely going to be some work that's going to have to be put in order to secure himself into a grand final situation.
Somebody put together a very good data sheet that I'm blanking on where it was, somewhere on Twitter. They linked it. It was top 64 for all the matchups and how they were doing. And I mean, the data supports the fact that Blanka beats JP on paper. On paper, the pilot matters. The pilot matters. But all things being equal, it is Blanka's a champ right now. Blanka is a champ.
Yeah, man. A lot of people didn't want to believe it, but they got it. So there you go. So,
all right, man. Get these players in here. We got FlashMetroid sitting in there.
But yeah, man. As far as like everything else going into the top four, definitely want to kind of talk about a little bit of the path to get here. Like I said, Brandon taking on Ice. Like I said, it's very unfortunate for Ice having to deal with like two JPs. But you know what? It's a situation where like, okay, got this. This is only the first World Warrior. Like, you definitely want to do well, but at least you have those 5th place points to go home with in order to kind of start yourself up, start that journey. And I don't know, probably figure out a way to like, okay, matchup is not unwinnable. Maybe I'll come into this next time and be able to like really get this taken care of. Absolutely. So yeah, it's just definitely one of those situations where you got that World Warriors coming in. You want to get everybody getting as much points as you possibly can.
Right. So if Ice wants to come back and try this again, I mean, he knows the dates.
Yeah, we got the dates coming up. So like I said, week 2 is coming up on September 16th. As you guys check that out, you can always find like the next tournament that's coming up on start.gg/F6 Midwest. So make sure you guys check that out. And we do have the finale coming up on November 18th. So get your points in. Be able to hopefully make it into that top 8 regional showcase finals when you're waiting the Capcom Cup.
Yeah, so pay attention to those dates. It's not really weekly, right? There's a month break between this one and the next one. Then between September 30th and October, there's a month break. There's a 2-week break between 5 and the finale. So just make sure you got those dates. Put them in your Google Calendar. Let the family know you will not be available. You will be otherwise engaged. You will be securing some points for this World Warrior Pro Tour.
I mean, to make it in the Capcom Cup, like to get a chance to get that millie. Just saying. Like you gotta take every avenue that you absolutely can get. And that's what I love about the World Warrior program. Anybody can get it. Like anybody can get in and really make a great showing. We had like a bunch of different people that actually made it out on that side in order to, like in the World Warrior program, they actually did a lot more work than people thought they were going to do. So don't sleep on the World Warriors. That's all I'm going to say. The World Warrior finalists, don't sleep on them at all.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, if you don't get a millie, it's like you said, I don't think, I don't think your girl's going to be too upset if you come home and you go, I only won $100,000, right? So, get in there.
Yeah, and that's what FlashMetroid is doing right now, man. He's in that command grab to be able to get more of this pressure. And, man, he's really making Brian F. sweat here right now. Real tough. Even though he put himself in the burnout, he has a real decent life lead. And now he's just put Brian F. in the burnout, so a block and ball chip will do it. But he ended up getting hit, so it was like kind of a checkmate scenario in the situation. There we go. Brian F., I love the way that he took that on the chin, and he's already going to the next one, just getting like 30% off the board. That's great. Oh boy, in there with the pressure though.
Good
This
challenge.
Flash
Good
Metroid-
challenge.
And Brian F knows it. Yeah, it's a great challenge indeed. But he's still locked in this corner. I think the one thing that reason why that Brian F is like kind of waiting to see if he's gonna try to throw out a Blanka because like you can't really blow out Blanka against JP, knowing they can be able to blow you up. He said, "I smell teleport." Blanka still coming. Man, that thing is like a shark in the water, like Jaws, like dun, 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 dun.
I love Blanka light kick. It looks like a Mortal Kombat normal.
It's funny you say that when you got a Mortal Kombat like S character in this game, JP.
Right?
Oh, we hop into the other side. Get away from me. A good check. Does not want to get hit with that because that command grab was coming. There's going to be even more pressure happening. Stop sticking your butt at me, man. Like, no parries. All right, FlashMetroid put himself in burnout, but he does have, like, the life lead, so I kind of understand. The life lead position is sometimes you want to just make sure you get that extra damage to be able to go in, especially when you have situations like this. Oh, that was so good, though. Using the OD amnesia, you get the lock in, able to get the stun, snap your fingers, give it to me. Oh,
you're not going anywhere.
He caught the drive reversal. No, thank you, sir. Brian F. Getting him a get back here. Uh-oh, here comes level 2. Mix it up. And it's still bouncing. It's still bouncing, baby.
God.
It's again. I do it again.
I'll do it again.
Exactly. And you know what? I really like the checks that Brian F is doing off this command grabs. He's not allowing FlashMetroid to get away with those. It's the one thing that has been working out. And he also got the close to burnout. And he burns himself out because he has a life. Well, again, FlashMetroid is not afraid. When he knows he has a decent amount of life, he's going to burn himself out to get some extra damage on the table here.
That's a lot of chip.
That is going to be a lot of chip. But like I said, it won't matter if you have all this life to deal with. Uh-oh. That was an input error. And now I kind of had to hold this very close to getting hit.
Oh, that's it.
Not,
oh,
yeah, not yet.
He didn't have the meter because he was burnt out. I thought he could do the EX.
That sucks. That's so unfortunate because like he was too far away.
He was
because he could have closed it out with a level 1.
The level 1, but yeah, he's way too far. Yeah. Oh man, just the situation just a little bit tilted.
And once again, the level 2 is just stored up. So Brian had to like use the OD amnesia to like, please go away. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Oh my goodness! Interruption of the blind ball. No for you.
You're joking. Honestly, this man's joking.
Nah.
Did not just do that.
Nah, he's pimping. That's what he's doing, man. He's like, brother. Like, look at my first skin coat. Anti-air. Wow. Wowie wow. And you know what's crazy about that? He's not locked into the corner because of it. Because it's so weird. It has to go to level 3. Now, this is CEA. I've seen deaths from this happen, but it's not going to be enough. It's clearly going to have about like 5%.
A throw's worth, yeah.
Yeah, but he's the
Nice,
burnout, though.
nice. If you're burnt, you're burnt.
All right, Brian F. knotting this up 1-1, man. This is winner side, so you absolutely want to be in that situation where, okay, I want to get as many points as possible. I got to get on that grand final winner side. I don't want to be trying to fight my way all the way to losers.
This is a great matchup. I love this match. I really love this match.
Like I said, it's a difficult thing. It's a difficult thing for JP to kind of deal with. But, man, Brian F. is really working the matchup to his advantage at the moment. Here we go. But FlashMetroid is trying to see if he can get the lead here in the set. Sniffing out the OD amnesia. No, sir, for you. No soup. Look at the OD amnesia.
Nice.
I love this delayed throw there. The delayed throws is like, okay, let me grab him out of it and not deal with any of the extra little spires that's coming out. All right, it's going to be nice, decent damage. Maybe we actually take the life lead off of this. And nice teleportation, my goodness.
Nice. Don't get close.
Yep.
Don't get close.
Yeah, no. Get that Blanka away from me, cuz. Uh-oh. Level 2. Now, Brian F. just not want it. He should not be able to get a hit. That way he stays away, and he forces FlashMetroid to think about it, because he can't throw out a Blanka, otherwise he's going to get spired. It's a real good defense here by Brian. The check. Level 2's coming up. I think he's going to just catch out with all the damage. He's not going to go for a mix here. He's not going to go for a mix.
Good God.
That man, Damage.
He just gets that? He just gets that?
He gets that.
He just gets that?
He gets that. So that's why I was like, yeah, okay, he should be able to take care of it. And I think everybody in this room is just completely disgusted. I've seen enough JPs at this point to be like, okay, you already know this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, I got to give it.
This is, like, I've seen it all at this point. Game's only been out, like, what, 2.5 months, and I've already seen it all with JP. OD Amnesia, and at least that kind of pushed him back a little bit, but still got to deal with the level 2. Oh, he burned himself out. I think he tried to go for a parry there, but so unfortunately he's able to get hit. FlashMetroid is looking to take the lead and gets him with the grab. Talking up JP a lot, but man, FlashMetroid, again, he's showing why Blanka has a little bit of a slight edge here in this matchup. Try to see if he can close it out and get to that grand final winner side. And then good check up the drive rush. And that's one thing that Brian F., like, he did that in earlier setups. In order to make it a top 32, he went against Aeronage, also using the Blanka pick. And he's been really good, like, on checking the Blanka balls. So we can see if that comes into play on this, this game number 4 here. There is OD Amnesia. Actually, regular Amnesia. He's just using it, just trying to just get off. What a sweep. He's like, no, I don't want to deal with that. There's OD. Got to hold the pressure, and yep, that's going to be some more damage on the table. And now, yeah, I dare you to go ahead and try to Blanka ball in. He tried to go for the DI just in case he tried to throw like a ghost out, but Brian F. sniffed it out. It's like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Jumping over it and getting it around.
One of the things FlashMetroid has been really cognizant about is using the pressure to actually get out of those portal situations. You're putting out all those rifts, putting out all those, all those black hole blades, but it doesn't really matter when your offense moves you out of the way of it. You're just going to Blanka ball and just be out?
Yeah. You know what's crazy? FlashMetroid is not – he's up in the game count here. He has not gotten a command grab.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't do it. You cannot do it against Ryan F. apparently. All right, but we do got level 2 on deck, and he kind of has to do that in order to be able to get some of his meter back. It's kind of helping with some of these blocks. He's able to set it up and be able to get it to a set point situation. Oh, my God. Great tech again by Brian. Oh, my goodness. Well-placed fire.
Woo!
Now it's time to deal with the burnout. Are you going to be
It was already bad when he was burnout. Now you're burnout?
It's unfortunate. But you know what? It's not over yet. It's not over for Brian. He's still able to try to see if he can get something back here. FlashMetroid is on set point, though. And I'm kind of seeing that Brian is trying to play a little bit more neutral, even though, like, the tools that Blanka has in order to skip it, it's ridiculous. Right now, I think he's really working on the Brian's favor. He's going to be able to cash out here, get this level 3, get some of this damage, get him and get FlashMetroid actually pretty close to burnout here. Only about a third of a meter. That was sick.
Nice, even it up. Who's getting burnt?
He's burning himself out for it, and I don't know if you want to do it now that he's out the corner. Had to go level 2 here, but it's got a lot of work in order to try to take this away from Brian. And that is a good start. That's also a good, it continues. Careful. Yep, still got the level. Ooh, and nigga cross up.
Yo!
Oh my God, not like this, Brian. No, perfect pair. We're good. No! Ah! Oh my God, help me, dropped it! Oh, man, the low four.
Too hungry.
I can just see Brian just sweating. If he's streaming right now, I can see the sweat just coming off his face. I bet you. Oh my gosh. That was too close, man.
That's the second time just inside that top 8 that the perfect parry drive rush punish has not worked out and has led to a crazy scramble.
It's tough though. It really is tough to like get that completion on Blanka ball, especially if you don't run into a lot of Blankas. Like you don't have to practice fully down, and it's like okay, it's tough to deal with. Good call out by FlashMetroid, getting Brian out of the air of the teleport. All right. Try to see if we get away from that sweep, but man, right now Brian is working with a healthy life lead. He is taking a lot of blocks though, but now
We're double burnout.
Both characters are sitting in Kansas right now. It's him. It's him. And you notice because of, like FlashMetroid was going to actually get his meter back in time. So now, but that was a good call by Brian to be able to use his buttons to be able to get out of the situation. Oh my goodness, air, OD blank ball. Why did they give him air first into that? Uh-oh. Oh, the chip is coming. Yeah.
Double burnout, and a double KO in a single round. What the hell?
What are these sets, man? In there, FlashMetroid. And so, crazy enough, this is final round.
This is already final round. Holy moly, winners finals.
You still gotta hold that, yep. Okay, FlashMetroid burns his stuff out and puts on the level 2 for the business. Gotta block all this. You know, actually, oh no, Brian! He's dead!
He is dumb, man. FlashMetroid came out of that double-double and said, it's my turn. It's my turn to play.
Oh, my goodness. Oof. Just like that.
Ooh.
FlashMetroid is on Grand Finals winner's side.
That was a nuts winners finals,
Oh.
man.
That's stressful. And I told you, you see how stressful it is sometimes for a JP. That situation.
Yeah.
Like, Blanka ball, like you didn't see a lot of rainbow balls, but you saw a lot of Blanka balls, air Blanka balls. You were able to kind of like get everything taken care of for you. Close the gap. If you had to do OD amnesia, it depends on like, okay, what's your option? You saw like an option where you were able to kind of grab them out of that using the delayed throw in order to get that situation like handled. It's whew, that was close. That was close. That was so close.